Imagine sponsoring your wife to the UK, then few months down the line, you are actually preparing for her deportation. Sounds harsh, right? Guys, let's talk about this. Hi everyone, welcome back to Explorewithsu, where we talk about real life stories and lessons. So here's the gist. A UK-based Nigerian man got married traditionally back home and decided to bring his wife to the UK just like every other African man. At first, everything was okay on her arrival to the UK, and then, according to the man, things changed. She started causing problems, constant insults, and even getting physical with him. But it didn't stop there. She reportedly threatened him so many times to call the police on him for no reasons, probably going to make up something. According to sources, this man was never abusive. He was a really lovely man. And I'm not talking about just lovely outside and, devil inside. He was lovely, like he treated the wife with respect, treated the wife well, did not cause her any issue, did not, apparently did not do anything at all. But here's the question. What really happened? What changed? Why did she start acting up? Is it because she thought she was in a new environment where she can be favored, where she has more privileges? What was really wrong? But guys, the man did not actually jump into action. He spoke to the family so many times to talk to the lady, to ask her what's up, what's going on, why are you misbehaving, why have you changed, what went wrong? We were cool back home before we came here, so talk to me, what's going on? He tried so many times to solve things between them, to no avail. He got fed up and he did something smart, something that shocked a lot of people. He went to the right authorities, spoke to them, and got her divorced. He removed her off his sponsorship visa and got her deported back to Nigeria. But here's the shocking part though. When he reached out to the in-laws to talk to this woman and to get to sort things out, to go back to how they were before, they did nothing about it. They did not even move a flink to do anything about it. But when she got deported back to Nigeria, they came forward begging, asking for forgiveness, asking that the lady has changed, that he should give her a second chance. Guys, here's my question to you. Do you think that this lady actually deserves a second chance? Or do you think that she's coming back to the UK to cause more trouble and, to put this man into trouble? What do you think actually? I personally don't think that this lady has changed that much because, you came not long ago causing all this problem, insulting your husband, disrespecting him, and then you get deported back and you're like, oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I was wrong. I have changed. Is that possible? Just out of the bloom like that? Anyways, guys, what do you think? Now, this brings up a big question about relationships, especially in the diaspora. When things get toxic and when your mental health is on the line, should you stay and keep trying or walk away to protect your peace? Should you stay in the relationship just because you want it to work, or just because you are in the diaspora and you don't have anyone else, you may be feeling lonely? Would you stay in that kind of relationship in a toxic environment, or would you walk away? Remember that according to authentic sources, this is a lady who is not being abused. In fact, she's the one getting physical. She's the one being abusive to the man who has sponsored her to the UK. So would you say that the man should keep being a man, keep being strong, and stay in that relationship? Most of the time, men are also abused. But we don't really talk about it. We don't get to discuss these kind of things. We talk about, oh, women that, women this, women are the weaker vessels. But men have pride. Men are so proud that they will not come out and say these things. They will not come out and ask for help. But if this man was your brother or your son, what is your advice to them? But some people will still say that he overreacted, and others will say he did what he had to do. But either way, it's a reminder that marriage in a foreign land comes with pressures that people back home wouldn't understand. And most of the time, it is financially, or the lady may be wanting some kind of things that she cannot have her hands on because there is a financial constraint. Whereas back home is much more different. What I always say to people is, when you're going abroad, you need to have some sort of psychological consultation so you know what you are getting yourself into. The life you're living back home is not the same life you are going to be living wherever you are going to, because things there are different. the work pattern is different, the family life is different, everything is different. So you need to really adjust by it. There are so many marriages breaking here in the UK or abroad in general because of misunderstandings or because of the pressure that they put on these people. So family, what do you think? What's your take? Did you think the man did well, or did you think that, you know, he overreacted? Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm expecting your comments and your views on this topic, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.